All right, so most people have one story about their one proposal. We're fortunate enough in that we have one story about our 3 proposals.
The issue here was I was supposed to keep a secret.
And I was supposed to just go with the flow.
This part of our story together started with a frank and sincere conversation about what our plans were and how we were going to align them sometime around last June.
It was precisely last June. And we had just gotten done working on our new house for the day. It was a nice early summer evening, and we went out onto the back deck to relax. I had finally worked up the nerve to feel confident and comfortable enough to ask him about kind of our timeline for the future. So I know we have the house and everything now, and I know we both have the same goals in life, but kind of now, what is the timeline as far as, I want to make sure we're on the same page, engagement, marriage, family?
Yeah, I just cherish the thought of being able to spend the rest of my life with you and want to get married, but do we want to do like a destination marriage here in the city? Do we want to do it outdoors, indoors? What caters we need?
Wait, hold on. You're in super plan mode. We don't have to plan a wedding tonight. I just want to know, I want to make sure we're on the same page and we're not expecting anything that doesn't come.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, you teach, so probably not during the school year, sometime summer. We got the trip in June. Would sometime next July work?
It could work.
Yeah. All right, we'll get married in July.
Okay.
Did I just propose?
No, honey. It doesn't work that way. Traditionally, people have a ring when they propose.
That's true. So, I guess on that idea, I want to know what your thoughts are, what you want. So, would you mind, we could go together, look at rings, see what you're looking for?
So there are very few surprises in life, and that's one of the things I have really wanted to be surprised about. So how about I tell Jackie everything that I want, all of my ideas, and then when you're ready, you give her a call, and she tells you everything I want. I never have to know.
I love Jackie, but she lives in Las Vegas, and I'm not really keen on playing a little game of telephone with some decision that's so important for us.
Okay. Okay. How about I make a Pinterest page, and I put all my ideas on there, and I can share with you when you're ready. You can look at it and take it wherever you need.
It is definitely more direct information, but still kind of secondary. And besides, pictures on the screen are going to look different than in real life, so I think an actual time together looking at this stuff would really help me.
Okay. At the very least, I want something super unique, so let's really try to go to, a small, little, unique store.
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Moving forward 4 months later, he convinces me to check out to go on a small trip to the closest big box store just to get a gist of what I like.
I took her to Jared's.
So as I'm reluctantly speaking to the sales associate, I finally pull out my phone and pull up my Pinterest page of what I like.
You have a Pinterest page?
I told you.
I completely forgot about it. But the sales associate was able to take this and put together 4 or 5 rings that really matched her idea, and they were even able to color a diamond green because we wanted a green sapphire. They just didn't have one on hand, but we really fell in love with this one.
So they had to special order the green sapphire. They had never carried one before. And so at this point, we had picked out the ring together, and he's ordering it, so pretty sure he's going to propose sometime soon.
The gem does come in, they set it on top of the ring, we get a look at it, and the sales associate just asked me in front of her, do you want to buy it? And thinking there's real no problem, I say yes.
And like that, all secrecy and surprise is gone. We picked out the ring together. He paid for it in front of me. She told me that it would be in by next Wednesday, which happened to be a week before our first year anniversary. what else is left?
In my mind, I thought the actual act of proposing was everything, and I was finally ready to start a plan. Meanwhile, our first year anniversary was coming up, and we planned to go out to eat and then have drinks in the Van Buren room where we had had our first date.
So that whole day at work, I just know this is the night. The ring was supposed to come in a week ago. This is going to happen. I am on a cloud all day, thinking that the next day when I come into work, I'm going to have a ring on my finger. And so on the whole way home, you know, I'm imagining what it looks like at home. There's flowers, there's candles. He's dressed up in a nice suit. I walk to the door, I open the front door. I can see him sitting in the living room in the chair in his bathrobe.
Dinner wasn't here for another hour. Besides, I did need the ring and it hadn't come in yet. They needed to fit it, size it, polish it, appraise it, yada yada. I definitely agree it would have been a fantastic venue for proposing.
So the whole date goes really great, but I still keep thinking that this is going to happen, but what if it's not? And if it's not, I really want to know. And I almost ask him, hey, if you're going to propose, just tell me if you're not going to propose so I can stop worrying about it. But I didn't want to ruin a plan if he had it. There was even one point at the Van Buren room where he had taken a mint from the bathroom, and I had thought for sure that was the ring sitting in his pocket. But when we get home and nothing had happened, I'd finally let my built-up anticipation and ultimate frustration get to me. So I asked him what was going on, and he ended up spilling a few beans.
I knew that eventually when we did propose, right afterwards she would have pictures taken of her hand wearing the ring, so I knew I wanted her fingernails to be on point, and this whole secrecy thing between us was an issue, and I didn't like it, and I told her in a moment of weakness that, hey, you'll know I'm going to propose when someone from your family takes you to get your nails done. Not my finest one. I wanted to let her know that regardless, I love her, and however it was going to happen, the result was we were going to be married and together. And ultimately, that's really what counted.
So 2 days after our anniversary dinner, he calls me up. He calls me upstairs, and he says he wants to show me something.
I had actually got the ring in from Jared, and it was perfect. And the only thing I wanted to do to make sure that the moment went right when I did ask was that it fit. I didn't want this going wrong. So to my engineering mind, I thought a trial fitting was in order.
So we go upstairs, and he has me wait in the hallway while he goes in the office. He opens his safe, pulls out a small box, and comes back out into the hallway and says,
I got the ring from Cherry.
Are you proposing?
No, I just really want to make sure it fits. And the sparkle is really great in this light. And besides, I haven't even had you get your nails done.
I know, I just thought you were throwing me for a loop. Like, now it's the real surprise.
I got you. I really just want to make sure it fits.
Okay.
I'm going to put it back in the...
Well, it is gorgeous, and I'm really glad we picked it out together. Okay. The next couple of weeks are torture for me. And I don't just wear my heart on my sleeve, I wear it on my whole damn body. So there was no hiding that something was wrong with me, and he keeps asking me, what is the matter?
Hey, what's going on? You know there's nothing you can't talk to me about.
I just feel like this is different. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like you're just dangling this engagement in front of my face. I mean, and also, like, what if you have a big plan and I have a lot of grading to do and I completely ruin your plan? I mean, people are constantly looking at my finger. You emailed the Airbnb guy referring to me as your fiance. You introduced me to people as your soon-to-be fiance. Your sister asked me what monogram I want on a scarf she was going to buy me for Christmas. What if you've changed your mind?
Nothing's going to make me change my mind. I love you, and I just want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I agree, and I know that no matter what, like, in the end we're going to be married, but I would have been happy if you would have just proposed in the hallway a couple of weeks ago.
However, I still really wanted to make a special moment for her, and I finally had a plan together. I got her niece to plan to take her to get her nails done. While they were gone, I was going to bring up some Christmas decorations, get it nice and set, backdrop for the proposal with the fireplace and everything. Perfect. Well, the first night, the nail salon place closes early, and they return with me dragging up the tree from the basement. Okay. Second night, she does get their nails done, but she's wearing what I'll just call a very Christmas sweater, and I didn't think she'd want it in the future photos that would ultimately follow.
But the morning after, we get up early, make it to a 5:45 spin class. He makes breakfast, and by this point, I'm starting to run late for work, so I'm a little bit annoyed when he asks me a question out of the blue.
Hey, I want to get your opinion on this Christmas decoration over here, where we should put it.
He doesn't care about Christmas decorations. Why the hell is he asking me now? I'm pretty annoyed, and I almost ask, can this wait? But he looks pretty impatient, so now?
If you have some time. She does make her way over, but first stops by the kitchen island, her work bag, puts her coffee mug in the sink. Meanwhile, I'm sweating by the fireplace.
Where is it?
It's actually here in my hand. Leslie, will you live the rest of your life with me and marry me?
Yes!
And me. There we go. I hear you. Are we doing good on me? And I do. No, he is. Getting the test. That means y'all need to be quiet.
Sorry, I haven't been able to cut my hair during the whole quarantine.
You look good. I like it.
It's gotten a little long.
You got the curls.
That's
No,
mine.
his.
Yeah.
Y'all wash them first one. Enjoying that damn thing. Like, it's cool. It's only cool. All right, Amanda.
All right, I'd like to invite everyone to please stand.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes.
Who presents the bride?
Her family and I.
Very good. All right, please be seated. We're brought together today for love. That word, love, encompasses so much. It's a feeling of the senses, a knowing of the mind, and a certainty in the heart, and an unyielding support throughout. A feeling that all is right in the world. It's the sound of birds chirping in the spring, the smell after a fresh summer rainfall as you walk through your garden. It's the beauty of a fall evening sunset or the touch of a warm fire in the hearth and a dog at your feet on a cold winter's night. Hopefully you're not touching the fire. But love is knowing that no matter what may come, that love will always be there. It's the knowledge that one has a partner through thick and thin, as well as the good times, sunny days, and those nights sheltering in the basement from a storm. The certainty known in the heart that will always the certainty known in the heart that they will always be faithful. The certainty that they will be there to listen, to talk, to give guidance, and even to take guidance. The support one shows will come in very explicit ways. The chores one does, the presents one buys, the words of encouragement, and the support one gives. Yet sometimes the best support will be hidden or go unrecognized. These small yet powerful gestures are the bond that will strengthen a marriage and are the result of a deep and wonderful love. Leslie and John are here before you today to show their love for each other and to vow to willingly do so unconditionally and without hesitation. As a symbol of their promises made today, they will now exchange rings. Will the ring bearers please present the rings to the bride and groom? The ring symbolizes their endless love and devotion to each other. Leslie, please take John's hand and repeat after me. I, Leslie Ann Rogers,
I, Leslie Ann Rogers,
take thee, Jonathan Robert Messmore,
take thee, Jonathan Robert Messmore,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Now slip the ring.
It's easier this way.
Can you hold the box? You have a box? Oh, he's got the box. All right. John, please take Leslie's hand and repeat after me. I, Jonathan Robert Messmore,
I, Jonathan Robert Messmore,
take thee, Leslie Ann Rogers,
take thee, Leslie Ann Rogers,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for
for
worse,
better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Got it? By the power vested in me by the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. I'd like everyone to please stand with me and welcome Mr. Jonathan and Mrs. Leslie Messmore. Sorry. Toss those pedals. I said toss those pedals.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pop, not the way that I do love you.
Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I scream it too, there's nothing there. There ain't nothing that I need.
Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing please me more than you.
Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Take me home. Mommy, I'm coming home.
I followed you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. Girl, I never loved one like you.
Boats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you.
That's true. Laughing till we think we're down, barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you.
This camera here? Alright. We're going to invite them to join us at toast. We really want to thank everyone that joined us. We really wish you could be here. We know the circumstances aren't the best we can control, but we're doing the best we can to overcome them. And that's the way we're going to live our life, and we really appreciate you coming. We're going to take we're going to take a quick break. They're going to have to set up again. We're going to do a toast inside, where it's nice and cool.
Yes.
Little cake cutting, and we're going to do a Zoom meeting. Information should have been passed out there. If you don't have the information on the Zoom meeting, please contact me or her, and we'll send it your way. And we'll see you at 6:15 for that. And also, the stream will be live too. If you can't make it for the Zoom, you'll be able to see it there. So
Absolutely.
we look forward to seeing you, and thank you again, guys.
Love you all.
Mwah.
While you were sitting in the back seat smoking a cigarette, you thought it was going to be your last.